guides, guardians, and ancestors, please come and get this reading. Please come and get this reading. For those who are watching this video, my beautiful thumbstick candle burning. I love these things, these prosperity candles. I just put these back in stock. There's only 10 of them. So if you guys want, I don't know when I'm going to be making them again. And I made them during the Lion's Gate and charging them during the Lion's Gate. They won't be done charging after this full moon, but these are extra powerful. Lionsgate Prosperity Khamses. Shameless plug, www.arabianconjure.com. Biatch. Who sent me a super chat? Hold on. It says $9.70, but I have no clue. It doesn't say who sent that. Thank you to whoever sent that. I don't see. Thank you, Sophia. Love you, babe. Thank you, Alexis. You're welcome, Habibti. Okay. Been a while. Y'all like the video. Waiting. To all 31 of you who like this video. For each and every one of you who like this video. Thank you for handling me. For those of you who like this video, I wish you all the abundance, prosperity, success, luck, love, money, inshallah, good health, inshallah. Neha convinced me to do this reading tonight. Hey, Randa. Okay. Hey, Nicole. I have a friend going to Jerusalem. What are 5 things I should get her to bring me back? 5. Holy oil, holy water, bahur, which is resin, incense resin, frankincense, and myrrh from the Holy Land. You know, frankincense and myrrh is a very Arabic tradition. You want to get the frankincense from the Holy Land. That's what I use. There's also this rose incense you can get at the church. It's like rose resin. Rose of Jericho. Dead Sea salt from the Dead Sea. Holy water from the River Jordan. And dirt from the churches. That's what I recommend. Okay, that's what I get. They also have protection bracelets and stuff you get from the churches. Prosperity oil you get from the churches. Hyssop oil you can get from the churches. Purification oil, spikenard, and myrrh oil. It's healing oil. St. Charbel healing oil. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. Hey, Bridgetta. Hey, Lady E. Okay, let me get to this now, y'all. I got my sweet tarts. I'm going to snack on these. Thank you, Onyx. Aw, thank you, babe. Okay, what do your spirits... Who's going to do the time stamping, please? Somebody do timestamps, if you please. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Justina. Thank you, Alejandro, for your cash app. Okay. These are my favorite candy. Okay, for those of you, now let me put my earbuds in so you can hear me clear. Hear me? For those of you who have never done my pick a card before, what I want you to do is close your eyes. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Natural Beauty. Love and light. Love you, Habibti. Thank you, Jonathan. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to tell Spirit to guide you to a number. And the first number, 1, 2, or 3 that you pick, that's going to be the number, the pile number that you're going to pick for your message that Spirit wants you to know. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jackie. You guys are hooking me up. I love these money candles. They're the bomb. Hey, Patrona. Okay. Sorry if I'm crunching in your ear. Calling upon my guides, guardians, and ancestors. Please come in and guide this reading. Please come in and guide this reading for those watching this video, whether it be now or later on. I have some marijuana as an offering to the guides and the spirits. Please give me the most accurate reflection. Use me as a tool to get messages to your people. For those of you guided to this video, For those of you guided to number 1, thank you, Spirit. For those of you guided to choose the number 1. For those of you guided to number 1. No reverse meanings, please. Shout out to my girl Tina. She got me these Egyptian cards. Okay, number 1. For those who picked the number 1, okay, I hate to tell you, but Spirit is telling me that you may have recently suffered a major loss or a major devastation, betrayal, feeling stabbed in your back, or just an overall feeling of helplessness, loss, etc. Now, if you didn't already go through this, because it's in the present, so that means you either just went through this or it's about to come your way, okay? If you haven't gone through this already, don't panic, okay? This will pass quickly, but if you hadn't gone through this already, you're going to enter a brief period of major like fuckery, okay? Feeling just absolutely devastated about something, okay? Now, this energy, again, like I said, will pass quickly. Some of you may have already gone through this major loss, okay? Spirit wants you to know that this too shall pass, all right? Don't wallow in misery, okay? Learn your lesson, learn from it, and move the fuck on. A lot of you, this devastation has something to do with a truth coming to the light, okay, with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. So on the one hand, you cut away at bullshit, okay? You cut away at lies, cut away at masks being worn. But at the same time, this cuts you, okay? So in other words, you feel pain from it. However, you get a new beginning because of it. You get to start anew, all right? So Spirit wants you to know, don't wallow in this loss, okay? Don't claim this loss. Just accept it for what it is and move the fuck on, all right? If you wallow in misery, it's going to make you more miserable, okay? Some of you this is betrayal. Somebody stabs you in your back, okay? Reveals something that maybe you didn't want to be revealed. Some of you, this secret that comes out, this truth comes to the light, is your secret, something you didn't want to come to the light, okay? For others of you, this is someone else's secret of betrayal. You know, either someone was talking bad about you, someone did, stole from you, did something to you that really makes you feel like total and complete shit. Again, move on from it. Learn your lesson and move on. It will pass. Now, some of you, this is pertaining to someone that has a lot of fire in their chart, specifically Aries. This could be regarding any sign. This could be either having something to do with the fire sign or any sun sign, but someone who has a lot of fire element in their chart, and or is somebody who has some kind of like authority to you, okay? Either that or this is somebody that you have authority over, okay, in some way. Not all of you, but some of you. Some of you, this is a boss or management figure. Some of you, this is a father, okay? Father or male energy, male authority figure, father, grandfather, uncle, brother, boss, okay? And others, this is just, any of the above, somebody who likes to control shit or someone who you like to control. This can go either way because I'm reading for a lot of people. Now, many of you that chose the number 1 have a motherly, nurturing energy that's watching over you, okay? That's guiding you, all right? Now, I am getting this message for 1 or 2 of you. This is not for the majority. This is for a minority. Like I said, maybe like 2 or 3 of you. Something to do with a pregnancy or a loss thereof. Okay? Like I said, that doesn't apply to the majority of you, but some of you, like 2 or 3, may experience some type of loss of pregnancy. Or someone you know loses a pregnancy. Okay. Yeah, this energy is definitely going to pass. And you're actually, once this goes, you're actually going to be in a celebrational energy. This is a 10 of cups. All right. So once you experience this loss, betrayal, backstab, you're going to be celebrating. Okay. The 10 of cups indicates that you're going to feel better. You're going to have this happily ever after type energy. You're going to start to achieve your goals. And this is what I mean about the Ace of Swords being a new beginning. So once you experience this feeling of loss or sadness, you're going to move on, and this is going to really inspire you to get your shit done, okay? You're going to be more focused, and I see you guys being, celebrating something that you've been wanting for quite a while. So right after this loss, you're going to be rewarded with something that makes you very happy. Okay, for some of you, this may be you entering into a commitment of some kind. Okay, some of you, this has to do with a relationship that you're going to be entering a commitment. Some of you, this might be an engagement or taking your relationships to the next level. For those of you who are in a relationship, for those of you who are not in a relationship but are seeking one, you may be entering into a new relationship with someone. For those of you who are single and don't give a shit about relationships, this could indicate a commitment to your job, to your business, to your career, to your finances, in which you celebrate, okay, your achievement. Babe, can you lower that a little bit, please? Thank you. All right, so you're going to be, so loss, right after the loss, achievement, okay, and happiness, success. All right, and this is spiritually guided, especially by a lot of you are going to be guided by this nurturing mother-like energy. Now, after that, okay, those of you who picked the number 1, I actually see financial security coming to a lot of you. All right. So again, it's like spirit is rewarding you after this great feeling of loss and devastation. The 10 of Pentacles indicates that you're going to be surrounded by coin, okay? Money, stability, finances. So for a little while, it seems like you take money into one hand and then out the other. But then over, I would say, the next few months, you're going to be a lot more stable in your finances. Okay. A lot of you that chose the number 1 may be hoping for some kind of news. All right. Maybe some of you have been applying for new positions for work and you're waiting to hear something on that. Others of you may be waiting for a communication from a loved one. Okay. And it's going to come out of nowhere when you least expect it. Thank you, Lorena. Love you, babe. Tell your sister I love her too, and your mom. So those of you who pick number 1, you're going to be waiting on some kind of communication, news, and you're going to get it once you stop focusing so much on it, okay? Okay, Spirit. Number 1, love life, singles. Actually, let's start, love life for singles, and then we'll do, singles. Okay. Those of you who are single, who picked the number 1, you may be resurrecting a relationship that once died, okay? However, you need to be careful because there may be some chaos surrounding this person. Okay, now, either you are resurrecting a relationship that once died in this lifetime, meaning an ex that you revived. Others of you, this is a connection that you had in a past life and you're reconnecting. All right. Be careful though, because I do see that this person may cause a little bit of chaos in your life and a little bit of just chaotic energy. And I see that this person there was like an abrupt ending with, or a major change with. This person may have changed. Now, again, for those of you who are single and waiting on an ex, this is an ex, okay? For those of you who it's not an ex in this lifetime, but someone that you've known in a previous life. So even though this person is new to you in this lifetime, you may feel like you've always known this person. And the reason is because you knew them before in another lifetime. I see a lot of emotions for those of you who picked the number 1 who are single. You're going to have an overwhelming sense of emotion, and that's not a bad thing, okay? But your cup will be overflowing with emotions. Some of you really don't know how to deal with that, okay? Number 1 in a commitment. Number one who's in a commitment. Oh, and for those of you singles that really don't want a relationship, don't give a shit about that, this could be resurrecting a relationship that once died. That's a friendship, okay? Again, from a past life or someone that you've connected with in the past in this lifetime. And this may not make sense to you right now, okay? It will, though. Hi, Lan. Okay, for those of you who are in a relationship, marriage, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, Spirit is telling you that you or your significant other may be a little bit on the stubborn or oppositional side within the next few weeks or so. If this is you and you're just being argumentative and just like wanting to pick fights and stuff, Spirit is telling you need to cut that shit out. If this is your partner, those number one, try to let this shit roll off your back. Don't engage in every single fight. Okay? Some of you, this is dealing with an earth sign towards Capricorn. Not all of you, okay? But some of you, it's any sun sign. But this person either has a lot of earth in their chart or there may be a financial connection to this person. Of course, marriage would be considered financial connection. Boyfriend and girlfriend living together could be considered a financial connection. Working together, financial connection. Money exchanging hands, baby daddy, baby mama, financial connection. All right. So some of you may be dealing with someone, and it doesn't have to fit all of those descriptives, but regardless of what their sign is or their connection to you, you don't have to engage in every, like if the person's being an asshole or you're being an asshole, I mean, you don't have to do that. Okay. Just try to let shit roll off your back. Okay, Leo energy could tend to bring out the asshole in people. Personally, I hate August. I hate Leo season. No offense to my Leos. I just can't stand it. Because people tend to be just fiery assholes during this season. All right, try to ignore it. And if this is you, cut the shit out. Big dick energy, exactly. Okay, those of you in a relationship or like something like a relationship, watch out for unequal give and take. All right, some of you may be experiencing an unequal give and take in the relationship. Also, be careful of dishonesty, okay, lies and deception. All right, some of you are going to be should anticipate an ending or a major change and transformation in the dynamic of your relationship. Okay. Okay. Some of you might be going on a trip or a travel with your lover, or a change of scenery or change of residence. Now, this doesn't have to be like a far away trip. This could be like a trip to the next town over, a day trip, a drive to like an hour away. All right, but some of you are going to be traveling or having a change of scenery with your lover. Okay. Spirit, any of the messages? Yeah. Okay, beware of conflict. All right, those of you who picked the number one, overall conflict, whether you're single, in a breakup, or in a relationship, be careful of competition and conflict. Try to avoid that if possible, otherwise you're going to be beating the shit out of each other with bats. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to be arguing. You can avoid this if you heed my warning. Anything else, Spirit, for those who picked the number one? Okay. Some of you who picked the number one, looks like you have some sort of idea that comes to you, number one, but you contemplate this idea, something you want to do, something you've been wanting to do, but you're like at a standstill. You think about it, you talk about it, but you don't actually do it. Spirit is telling you to get up off your fucking ass and do the shit that you've been wanting to do. If this is a business venture, if this is a trip you want to take, if this is a class you want to take, if you want to say something, you want to check somebody, do what you got to do. All right? Stop thinking about it and just do it. Okay? Spirit, what else do you want to tell number one? Ooh, miracles. All right, some of you are going to be experiencing miracles, you guys. Things that you've been praying on, things that you've been wanting to happen. You're going to witness some miracles in your life. Okay? Even though you're going to go through this brief period of disappointment or heartbreak or devastation or betrayal, miracles are still coming for you. Okay? Ooh, new love. Some of you are going, like I said, you're going to be connecting with someone that you feel like you've had a past connection with. You may have had a past connection in this lifetime or another lifetime, but you're going to be renewing your love, okay? For those of you who are completely single, not like thinking about an ex or anything like that, this may be a new love together, but with somebody that, again, you've had a past connection with. For those of you who are in a commitment already, married, have boyfriend, girlfriend, engaged, whatever, you're going to be renewing your love, okay? And this is going to require some healing, okay? Some of you have to heal in order for this to happen. And again, you're going to go through this devastation first, and you're going to heal from it. And after you heal from it, that's when the good things are going to happen. Miracles are going to happen. Romance. Ooh, those of you who picked the number one, I see a lot of romanticness for you. Did I miss a super chat, y'all? If I did, let me know. Romance. All right. In the next few months, those who picked number one are going to be experiencing romance. Now, I got this great new oracle deck called the Wisdom Oracle. It comes with this book. One of my clients got these for me. Normally, I don't read book definitions, but for this, because it's so in depth, Spirit always has a hidden message in the meaning, in the actual meaning. So I'm going to do that, okay? Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Justina. I've never seen a raccoon, just seen one in my yard. I love raccoons. They're so fucking cute. Sometimes I look like a raccoon. The dark circles. Queen Leo, here's a little offering for you and your amazing spirits. And happy birthday, Queen Leo. It's Leo season. Thank you for all the blessings you've brought into my life. I love you and miss you, beautiful Shireen. My mom also sends her love. Oh, tell mom I said hello and I love her and adore her. I love you, Queen Leo. I gotta screenshot that. So definitely don't delete it. I'm gonna go back and screenshot it. Spirit, for those who picked the number one, please give them a message with this oracle deck. For those who picked the number one. I'm going to shuffle one more time. One. Please put the cards in the right order. Time to go. Co-create. Serendipity. Peace. Nice. Okay. Like I said, I normally don't read these books, but this one is actually very good. And Spirit always has like a hidden message in the actual definition. So with this deck only, I read the actual definition. Time to go, 169. I've gotten pretty quick at it too. Okay. So long. Okay. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn, to experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Now, I told you guys, those of you who picked the number one are to be going through an ending and a new beginning. Some of you, this has to do with the relationship. Not necessarily. Some of you, this could be like ending old ways of doing things, ending old ways of being. Okay, some of you, this is ending one relationship and going into a new state. Some of you, this is ending a job to start something new. Some of you, this is ending a friendship or ending something that just no longer serves you. Okay, but please believe. And again, the 10 of swords that you got in the beginning could represent an ending as well. And this may hurt. This may be a little bit uncomfortable, but you're going to be blessed into your new chapter. This is a new cycle, number one. You're entering a new cycle in your life. No matter what this energy may be referring to, whether it's your relationship or a friendship or a job or a way of being, a state of mind, this is a positive thing, and they're going to bless you tremendously. All right, it may not feel good at first, but it's going to be good for you in the long run. New chapter, new cycles. Co-create. Okay, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you're creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So you're a co-creator of your reality. So your thoughts, your feelings, your words, they're important. Okay, what you say, words are important. All right, watch what you speak, watch your thought processes. Okay, because if it's nothing but negativity, that's what you're co-creating. You and spirit, and if you have a spiritual worker like myself, we are co-creating your reality. We can't help you create something beautiful if you're just always in this negative fucking mindset. Okay, I try to tell people that, try to tell clients that. All right, I'm a bad motherfucker. If I can't do it, it can't be done. But what you need to do is have faith in that, have belief in that. Stop looking at everything like it's the end of the world. All right, it's annoying. Serendipity. Serendipity. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very much. You see? You see that message? Spirit loves you very much. That's the type of messages they put in this. That's why I wanted to read it, because they have little things they want to tell you in case you're wondering. Yes, Spirit loves you. Okay? Peace. Okay. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Okay? So you're going to come into a peaceful time after great opposition. All right? Now, even opposition and pain and heartbreak and all of that is beautiful, really, because life that's just boring and doesn't have any substance, it doesn't have any hurt or pain or trials and tribulations, all these, like, you ever hear the saying there's beauty in the imperfections? Same goes with life. That's part of life. You're not going to go through life like, la, 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 everything is just perfect, and my life is so peaches and butterflies and rainbows and unicorns. And no, bitch, that's not how it goes. That's not a beautiful life. That's a boring, like, like shallow existence, all right? You want to have some pain. You want to have some sadness and some heartbreak and some arguments and some this and that. That's the beauty of life, bro. Okay? Otherwise, you're just not learning shit. If everything's just handed to you on a silver platter. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't lose everything first. I really wouldn't. If I didn't lose everything I owned, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Spirit knows that. And I'm happy as can be. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Thank you, Spirit. Happy as can be with my life. And I've been through some shit, y'all. I've been through some shit. Shit you guys probably wouldn't even believe me if I told you. Okay? Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. No pain, no gain. Exactly. Exactly, Trevor. Okay. After 4 years of pain, here come my glory days. I got here with my spirits and Shireen's badass spell videos. Yes, girl. And the group rituals. Don't forget the group rituals. And my spirits. My spirits are jealous. They like to get their acknowledgement. They're just like me. Okay. They change color, y'all. All right. Number 2. For those who picked the number 2. Those who picked the number 2, Spirit. Those who you guided to pick the number 2. Those who you guided to pick the number 2. Those who you guided to pick the number 2. Oh, I read them, Natalie. I love you, boo. I read them all. I try to, anyway. I'm like this. Watching the live, like, what the fuck are they saying in there? Thank you, Kelly. Love you, babe. Those who picked the number 2. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Thank you. 2 more times. 1, 2. Please put the cards in the right order. Oh, number 2. Someone from your past is like really nostalgic and thinking a lot about you, boo. Those who picked the number 2, someone from your past can't stop thinking about you. And especially if you have a fire sign and an air sign in your past. But no matter what the sun sign is, for those of you who picked the number 2, someone from your past is heavily, heavily contemplating you, big time, thinking a lot about the past. If you're in an ex situation, you may actually be getting some communication from an ex partner, particularly a fire sign or an air sign. Okay. For those of you men, if you have a female coworker or earth sign, I see this person also very, very, very heavily, heavily, heavily contemplating you and wanting to enter your life. If they're not in your life right now, they're wanting to come back into your life big time. They just have a very hard time trying to figure out how to do that. Now, those of you who picked the number 2, get off your pocketbooks, okay? Some of you are like really holding on very tightly to money. Others of you are not holding on tight enough, okay? So it's 2 spectrums. So if you are being a penny pincher, that's okay, but it's okay to come up off your pocketbook every now and then. Don't be cheap, all right? I can't stand cheap people. And it's one thing if you can't afford something. It's another thing if you can afford it, but you're just being cheap. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, if you are too much of a spender, Spirit is saying that you need to hold on a little bit more to your money. Do something with it. Be a little more creative. Invest in something. Put it in a stock market. Put it into Bitcoin. Put it into a house. Put it into something. Okay, but just being like greedy or cheap is not the way to go. All right. Now, for those of you who are holding on really tightly to money, it's okay to live a little. All right. Spend that money, enjoy it. That's the whole purpose of why you make it. It's okay to buy something for yourself every now and then too. If you have kids, some of you just may spend all your money on your children, but you never get anything that makes you happy. It's okay to make yourself happy every now and then. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, babe. Love you. It's okay to make yourself happy, but on the other hand, some of you are cheap with yourselves. Those who picked the number 2, some of you, I'm really hearing strongly that you're cheap with yourself. You won't even buy yourself like to spend $10, you'll think and double think and think and double think and think and double think. I do that too. But when it comes to other people, you're quick to spend, quick to buy, quick to give, very generous with others, but not with yourself. I really hear that strongly for at least a handful of you. Maybe not all of you, but definitely a handful of you. Okay, you're quick to buy someone else something, someone you love, like a boyfriend or girlfriend or friend or something. But when it comes to yourself, you're like, oh no, I don't need that $10 item. I don't need that $3 item. I don't need that. But when it comes to someone else, you're like, here, 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 here. Okay, that's no good. Or when it comes to your kids, you'll spare no expense. But when it comes to you, it's like, it's a big deal to spend $10. No, you work hard. It's okay to enjoy your money, Spirit is telling you. Also, beware of unequal give and take, number two. Some of you just give and give and give, and others of you, and people take advantage of that. All right, cut the shit. Or some of you are the ones who take advantage. Okay, you know somebody does, or more than one person does so much for you, but yet you don't reciprocate that. Okay, not cool if you're the one doing that. Okay, if you're the one being taken advantage of, spirit's getting pissed. And if you don't make that even, if you don't make that more even, they're gonna start to punish those who take advantage of you. So you might as well punish them before spirit does. Okay, you might as well put your foot down before spirit does. And same goes for you, that if you are doing this to somebody, if you're taking advantage of somebody, you better cut it out before spirit cuts it out for you. Okay, better you do it than have spirit force you to do it. Okay, now can we clarify all these in order, please, spirit? Same goes for communication. All right, like you always call or text somebody to see how they're doing, but they never text you or they never call you. I'm guilty of that. I get mad and like, oh, you only text me when you need something. But then again, do I text them when I just to say hello? No, I'm busy all the time. I gotta consciously make that effort. Consciously make that effort to reach out to people and say hello, not only when you need something. I definitely felt that was a message that needed to be heard. Don't only reach out to people you love when you need something. Reach out to them just to say hello. You never know. Oh, I love you too, babe. Or when you give all the time in the world when someone is grieving but barely have time for my own self. Yeah, you have to make the time for yourself. Self-care. Yes, Lady Red. Cut those dead weights off, man. It's not worth it. Oh yeah, some of you, the past is coming back, bro. For those of you who picked the number 2, look at that, 6 of Cups. Hold on. 6 of Cups. Okay. Someone from years past is definitely coming back into your life, whether this is a friend, a relative, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Okay. Someone from the past is for sure you will be meeting them again or hearing from them again. Okay, especially I got earth sign female, fire or air sign male or female. Okay, now it could be any sun sign. Remember, it doesn't exclude if it's a water sign, but that's just the signs that I'm seeing right now. Okay. Those of you who picked the number 2, I do see some of you also traveling and or moving residences. There's someone from far away coming to visit you within the next year. All right. There's going to be some sort of movement, some sort of travel, some sort of change, moving on. Others of you, if it's not a travel or a move of residence, this is you moving on and moving forward from a situation. Now, many of you, and I'm getting the same thing that I got for number 1 with the 7 of Pentacles. You see how this guy's like, he cultivated these coins here, right? He built this, but yet he's just staring at it. He's not selling these coins. He's not stacking them up higher. He's not growing them. He's just staring at it. Okay. You guys have a lot of potential, for those who picked the number 2, to make more money, to have more, joy in your life. But some of you like have great ideas. Maybe you want to take a class or go back to school or start a side hustle, but you think about it a lot, but you don't act. Okay, Spirit is telling you need to act on it. All right, again, you also got the 4 of Pentacles again. All right, this is again the penny pincher card. It's okay to spend your hard-earned money sometimes. You don't have to go crazy, but it's okay to spend your hard-earned money. Now, a lot of you are going to be recognized at work for a job well done. Okay, some of you are going to be recognized for not a job well done. So if you're slacking or cutting corners at the workplace or doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, you need to cut it out because they're watching you. But for the most of you, the majority of you, it's the opposite. Most of you are being recognized for a job well done at your workplace, at your home, something that you are working hard at doing. Okay, but for most of you, it's to do with your career, your finances. Even if you have your own business, you're being recognized for a job well done in your craft, a mastered craft, and people looking to you on how to do a good job. But for very few of you, it's the opposite, where you're kind of cutting corners or you're showing up late or you're doing shit that you're not supposed to be and you're being noticed for that. And that's not a good thing. Okay, so you have the chance to turn that around, number 2. Otherwise, if you're cutting corners and doing shit you're not supposed to, it's not going to be a good thing. But for the majority of you, you're doing very good at work and people are noticing. Yep. Number 2, you're definitely going to get a message, a text, a phone call, a message, an email, a DM, something from someone that wants to kind of whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Like wants to give you like a loving text or message, or they want to reach out to you and they want to give you an offer of friendship or love. Or a lot of you, this is someone from your past, someone that you're no longer in a relationship with or in a friendship with. Okay. Singles, Spirit, singles. Those, you pick number 2, singles. Singles, no X. Singles, no X. No X. I'm going to shuffle 2 times, 1 and 2. Okay. For singles, no ex. All right. Some of you may be like on dating sites or whatever, trying to date, trying to, you know, experience what's out there, and you may find that it's a cesspool, all right, and it's not slim pickings, very competitive, all right. Also, there may be a lot of liars, players, cheats, people that just want to hook up and stuff like that. Spirit is telling you to be strong, okay? They're going to put someone in your path. Right now, they want you to focus on yourself and focus on your career. You are going to go through a major change in your life, all right? The death of the old to bring in the new after a lot of burden and struggle, okay? Especially in the dating pool. It just seems like, the dating pool is like a cesspool or like a sewer, okay? It'll get better. It's just right now it's not meant for you, singles. Singles that have no like exes or any of that drama, just completely single. You may find that there's like slim pickings, okay? But don't fear spirit. I see a lot of you may be stressing out, feeling lonely, feeling like I'm never gonna meet somebody or whatever. I'm gonna die alone. Don't think that way, all right? Do not think that way. What's meant for you is coming for you, okay? All in due time, number one, okay? Don't be afraid to be alone, okay? Enjoy it, because eventually you're going to have a change of luck and a change of energy, and you will end up in a relationship that'll give you the world, all right? You don't want to settle for garbage. Don't quit putting yourself out there. So focus on yourself right now. It's okay to be alone. All right. Singles that are in an ex situation. Singles with an ex situation, number two. Singles with an ex situation. Singles with an ex situation. Gonna shuffle 2 times. Thank you. 1 and 2. It's your cousin from Toronto. Hey, cuz. Okay. Some of you are definitely dealing with the Aries or a fire sign of some sort or a Capricorn. But it could be any sign. This is for the collective. So obviously all the signs are not going to show up, all right? But I'm definitely seeing Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And I'm definitely seeing, look at this, Wands energy, all right? Either having a lot of fire in their chart or earth in their chart. Now, some of you are dealing with a straight up devil. Your ex is the devil. Your ex is toxic. Your ex is toxic, okay? What more can I say about that? Some of you may have a run-in with the ex, okay? And there may be some arguments and harsh words due to them or you being on your high horse, okay? Number two, if you're dealing with an ex, this person is a very toxic individual and or could have some unhealthy obsessions and or addictions. Doesn't have to be both, okay? One or the other or both. But what I'm saying is I am sensing a wee bit of narcissism here, toxicity, codependency, either on your part or theirs. And so yeah, I see some type of run-in with an ex for those of you that have an ex, and there may be some harsh words involved. Okay, some of you, this is because this person really is making an excuse to reach out to you, so that some people, they think the best way to do that is to start a fight or to block you on social media so that you can contact them and say, hey, why'd you block me? That's the whole, like, why would somebody block you when you haven't even contacted them or bothered them or said anything to them? The only reason one would do that is to get a reaction from you. Or they might post shit up on social media to piss you off, post another woman, post another man. That should make you happy, because if your ex is doing that, that means they're desperate for your attention. Okay? So it's really because they want to connect with you again. And you know that saying, no publicity is bad publicity? Well, no attention is bad attention. Even if you get like a little kid, they'll get in trouble just so you can give them negative attention, because any attention is better than none at all. Okay, so don't let that shit get to you. I tell my clients all the time, their targets will block them even though they haven't said a fucking word to them. Why? Why would they do that? Hello, to get a reaction from you, to see that you still care, to see if you get bothered, because that means you still care. Don't give them that. Okay? Or they might reach out to you and be like, oh, something along the lines of, were you talking shit about me? Oh, I heard you were saying this about me, or I heard you were doing that. Oh, I heard you, you know, or oh, you owe me $10 from a year ago. Like just something to get your reaction. But really, in reality, so after you go through this little, don't give them that, okay? But even still, whether you go through it or not, afterwards, I see you guys like kind of connecting again. Some of you, this may just be sexual. Others of you, this is reconciliation. All right. I don't recommend letting them get sexual unless they want to get back together. You're really calling me out with this reading, Shireen. Number 2, love you. Grateful for you and your spirit. So excited for 8/8 ritual. Oh, I love you, babe. So yeah, don't, and thank you for the super chat, Habibti. Don't, if they do something like that, don't let it get to you. It's just for your attention. Those of you that picked the number 2 that are in a relationship. Those of you who picked the number 2 that are in a relationship. Okay. I see those of you who picked the number 2, you're going to have a financial blessing. Those of you who picked the number 2, if you're in a relationship, you may get a ring if you're not already engaged. If you are engaged or married, you may get an upgrade of this ring, or you may get a nice gift from your partner, okay? Or you may give them a nice gift if you're in the relationship. Some of you may be getting an engagement ring or an upgraded engagement ring, or just a piece of jewelry or something nice from your partner, or you're going to be giving them something nice. Okay. Those of you picked the number 2 that are in a relationship, there may be a third party interference, okay? Or there may be gossip surrounding your relationship. Now, that doesn't mean the person's cheating necessarily, although some of you it is, okay? Some of you, this person is giving you a gift because they feel guilty about cheating or doing something behind your back, but not all of you. Others of you, this interference could be from the family, like your partner's family, mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, cousins, friends, somebody that's putting their nose into your business, okay? But you're going to find out about it. The truth is going to come to the light about that. And then this is going to cause you some confusion, or them confusion, where one of you has to make a decision about how to handle it. But for the most part, you know, it seems like you guys are pretty solid, and your partner really, you know, tries to, you know, express to you how they're feeling. So the communication, for those of you who picked the number 2, seems pretty good. You guys may also take a vacation or a staycation or something like that, or you guys may be looking at new places to live, or you know, planning a trip for next year, planning a trip of some kind together. Okay. Those of you who picked the number 2 that are in a relationship and or marriage, your partner or you may seem hot and cold, all right? But don't worry, for the most part, things are okay. Okay, Spirit, for those who picked the number 2. So, Jay Phoenix, might be time for one. 3 years is a long time. Yalla. What are you waiting for? Life's short. Even if it's like just to the next town over, just like a little staycation where it's not too far, just go get a nice little hotel room with Babe. Me and Justin, right, Babe? We used to do that all the time in Florida. We would go like to Daytona or somewhere not that far and just get a little hotel and just whatever. Oh, you're welcome, Evis. Okay. I'm out to Puerto Rico. I don't know if I want to come back. Yeah, girl. Playfulness. Playfulness. For those of you who picked the number 2, you may be getting a little bit playful with your lover. If you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, you might be getting a little playful, or with your ex, playful, or you might just be in a playful kind of energy, childlike. It's okay to be playful. Don't take yourself too seriously. New beginnings. New beginnings, number 2. You guys are entering a new beginning, a new phase. Whether it's in your relationship, your work, your life, whatever. New beginnings are here for you, number 2. Okay, I'm going to show it 2 more times. 1 and 2. Healing. All right, you guys. You're getting a new beginning after some healing. Okay, some of you need to heal in order to get your new beginning, and that healing energy, Spirit is giving that to you. You might need to heal. Some of you trying to work things out with an ex, you guys may need to heal over past trauma so you're not bringing it up. If you're going to get back with an ex and you're going to keep bringing up the shit they did in the past, don't fucking bother. Okay, you need to either heal and accept or move the fuck on. All right, divine timing. Everything is in divine timing. Spirit knows what it's doing. All right, Spirit knows what it's doing. Everything, you don't get to pick the timing. Spirit picks timing, not you. So stop thinking that it's up to you, because it's definitely not. Number 2. Divine timing, number 2. Not up to you. After this, I'm going to tell you guys the story time. Thank you, Irma. Here's a little something. Oh, thanks, babe. Number 2. Okay, I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. Thank you. Round and round. Up. That's definitely the past coming back, bro. The past coming back, number 2. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. 1, 2. Happy, happy, number 2. Go the distance, number 2. Uh-oh. A change in the wind. Okay. Let's whip out the old book for you whippersnappers. The fucking weirdo. Round and round we go. Where she stops, nobody knows. 93. Okay. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you're standing at a higher ground. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So, again, the past is coming back to you, number two. Now, when this is pertaining to a relationship, it says, are you wondering how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamic with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same person or the same sort of person who may not look similar but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. You see how the tarot and the oracles go hand in hand every time? Your main theme, number two, was the past returning. Okay? Situations of the past, people of the past, relationships of the past, friendships of the past, whatever the case is. And yet you get round and round. You see? They always match. They never contradict. That's how you know my spirits are the shiznit. Okay. Happy, happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing, able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chose happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Okay, number two. Yes, we love it. We love that for you. A change in the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Run against the wind. I love that song. Okay. A sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which directions the wind will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change. We want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing that is guaranteed is change. Now is the time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Okay, so again, and you got this in your tarot as well, a major change and transformation. Don't dread change. Okay, enjoy the change, expect the change, love the change, be one with the change. Okay, change is good. Change is good. It may not seem like it, but change is always good. Did you see that flash, that flicker of light? Did you see that flicker just now? That's spirit. Spirits, my spirits are amazing. I want to tell you, I feel bad for my enemies, boy. They really underestimate me. It's really crazy. But I love when they underestimate me. I don't think they quite know who I am and what my bloodline is all about. Because if they did, boy, they surely not fuck with me. Anywho, I feel like Spirit wanted me to say that out loud. I'm feeling the presence of an enemy in my life. You're fucked, enemy. So enjoy watching. Go the distance. Endurance, strength, the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Boom. And this is what I tell my clients all the time. I always notice real quick manifestations. Like, okay, like group rituals and things like that, while they do have changed lives before, they're one and done, right? But the full set clients, it's an ongoing process. Okay, so it's a process, and it's a sprint, not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay, so though things might take longer than with the group ritual, for example, because it's being worked for longer and it's for more like substantial changes in your life, for long-term changes in your life and for your relationship. Because they say easy come, easy go, right? So when something takes time and work and effort, it's for the long haul. Okay, it's not a here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. So you want that. Not everything you just want quick, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like, where you want something so quick, like instant gratification. Not everything's instant gratification. You want delayed gratification so that, you enjoy it more, you appreciate it more, and it lasts longer. Okay? Go the distance, number 2. Go the damn distance, biatch. Oop. After all, spirits are changing for our kids and generations and perfecting our reality. Boom. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Maynard. Maynard's one of my day ones, boy. She's been here forever. Mistress Morticia, too. I see a lot of my day ones. Lady Red. Like you guys, my day ones, you guys saw the come up in real time. You saw the come up, right? You think that happened for me overnight? It took me, it's been 6 years now. And life just gets better and better. Mashallah, 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 mashallah. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? It didn't happen overnight. You watched the come up take place over 6 years' time. It took me 6 years to build. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, almost 6 years, okay? Every year. better and better. So you want some things to take time. You don't want to rush everything. Number 3, y'all. Number 3. Sneha. Number 3. For those who picked the number 3. Past returning, number 3. Past returning, number 3. Good news or message of love, number 3. Spirit, for those who you've guided to pick the number 3. Ooh. Wow. Thought that was the Ace of Coins. That would have been excellent, but not quite. This candle works wonders. Look at my super chats. Almost 326.70. Coincidence? I think not. But I do have the most amazing followers ever. Very generous. Thank you, Manny Manifest. Oh, girl, thank you so much. That was very generous of you. Mashallah, thank you. I have the most, you guys are amazing. But I'll tell you what, these are my fave. And my sprays. Honestly, everything I make is amazing. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, it takes forever to make, so of course, it's perfection. My stuff is perfection. I'm a damn artiste. I'm the fucking Picasso of the witch world. That's what one of my clients calls me. Picasso, bitch. Picasso. Because you are amazing. Thanks, such a fucking lady. Didn't I make you a mod? How are you not a mod anymore? Hey, Trevor. I love you so much. Tarot lessons. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I just gotta figure out. Like, I don't do shit half-assed, so I gotta figure out a way where I could do it and not be half-assed about it. I hate half-assedness. That's one thing I can't fucking stand. When people do shit half-assed, no ma'am. I will not be known as a half-assed tarot teacher. I'd rather be known as anything but a half-ass. All right. Now, those of you who picked the number 3. So, some of you have been waiting around for something. For some of you, this feels like you're waiting for a communication of some kind, news of some kind, a job offer maybe, hearing from someone. And it just feels like you're stagnant, like you're waiting around for something that's taken forever. Now, this is beneath you, so that means it's on its way out. It's not quite behind you, it's beneath you, something you're stepping over, I like to say. So this stagnancy, this waiting game is on its way out. Not quite there, all right? Um, Patience comes to, good things come to those who wait, right? So, although you may be feeling a bit, like you're waiting around for something in particular, spirit is behind the scenes doing what they need to do, okay? So be patient, all right? Now, some of you, again, like I said, thank you, Glunati. Thank you so much. Some of you, like I said, this is a communication, okay? A text message, a phone call, an email, some sort of news. Some of you, this is from a lover or someone that a romantic type person. Others of you, this may be news pertaining to buying a house, or news pertaining to a loan, or news pertaining to a job opportunity that you are trying to get a job, okay? Um, Spirit is telling you, sit tight, it's going to come, okay? And especially if those of you are waiting to hear from a past lover or friend, okay? I see someone from your past coming back. This doesn't have to be a lover necessarily, but for a lot of you it is. Some of you, this is a childhood friend, or some of you that is a friend that you've dealt with in the past. Others of you, this is someone that's a complete past life connection. So though you may have not known them in this lifetime, you definitely are reuniting from a past life, okay? Now, a lot of you are going to be revealing truths. Things are going to come to the light, okay? You're going to cut away at some lies, some hidden agendas, some falsities. Things are going to be revealed to you. Now, at the same time, this can be hurtful. This can disappoint you or cut you in some sort of way. However, once you get past that initial shock, um, you get a new start because of it, a new beginning, okay? Double-edged sword. Now, for some of you, this is a truth about you that's coming to the light, something that you wanted to keep hidden that comes to the light, okay? But for the majority of you, I feel like you're going to be finding out something, a truth that comes out, okay? Now, a lot of you are in the recent past have done a lot of celebrating, getting together with friends, partying, having celebrations, barbecues, going out, etc., gossiping and all of that, and that's all good and well. But for others of you, there may have been a third party interfering in your love life somehow. Okay, some of you, this is an all out cheating experience where somebody cheated on you, or did something inappropriate with the third party. Others of you, this is a third party uh, that's like a mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, friend, relative, cousin, whatever, that's like all up in your beeswax, okay? Or perhaps you were a third party in some situation where you started, dealing with a married man or woman. All right. So you're leaving behind this third party energy. All right. For those of you who are single, you may, like I said, been getting together with friends, gossiping. People were gossiping about you. You're having a good time. Okay. Now you're kind of leaving that energy behind, and you're starting to focus more on the big picture, nose to the grindstone, working on your goals, working on shit. And for those of you that were involved in the third party kind of situation, you're leaving that behind, and now you're focusing on being the main squeeze, the main bitch, or you're putting your partner in check. If they're the ones that had some kind of third party thing going on, you're focusing on your relationship and the way things used to be. For others of you, that this is a mother, father-in-law, or in-law, or friend, or somebody that's putting shit in your partner's ear, or putting shit in your ear about your partner, you're going to be basically telling them to mind their fucking business, and you're going to be focusing on your relationship, not letting people come in between you, not letting people get in your ear. You're going to be focusing on yourself. Now, like, this may have already had its effects, and again, you may be finding things out that may cut, or somebody may be finding things out about you that cuts, but But again, it looks like you get a new start and a new beginning. Some of you, this third party interference is a female energy. Okay, she is either someone that has a lot of air element in her chart, or she could be kind of like a spinster type bitch, just nasty attitude. And she doesn't even have to be a spinster. She could actually be like someone who was divorced or married before, whatever. Like spinster to me is like a personality type. Okay, like real just nasty or just bad attitude or just fucking bitch. Okay, uh, this person is a challenge to you. I see a female energy that may be some sort of challenge to you in some way. You need to watch out for this person. You may not even know who she is at the present time. This goes for all of you, singles and married couples alike. But there's a female energy that you need to watch out for. Could have a lot of air in her chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but she could be any sun sign. Do not like overlook a bitch because she's not the right sign, because this is for the collective. She can also be like a divorcee or a widow or slightly older, just has a nasty personality, very like rude or just fake, or something about her is just unpleasant. Okay, just watch out for this person. Uh, put her in the freezer or something. But oops, wrong card. I meant to show you this one. Sorry, I was holding the wrong card. This Queen of Swords energy, real nasty type bitch. Watch out for her. Now, some of you, somebody that you are thinking about, whether this is an ex or someone in your life that you may not be in contact with right now, uh, someone you care about, may be going through a lot of problems, anxiety, worries, insecurities, sleepless nights, um, going through a lot of stress. Okay, so be patient with this person. If you haven't heard from someone that you are wanting to hear from, it's because they're going through something. All right, try to be patient and understanding. All right, they're going through a lot. Pull some clarifications for those who picked the number 3. No reverse meanings, please. I'm seeing a lot of earth, water, and fire, actually. I'm actually seeing all the signs. So earth, air, fire, and water, actually. A lot of you are getting a new beginning, all right? A new start, a new beginning is coming towards you. Some of you, the person that you're waiting for or wanting to hear from, they're slow coming in, but they're coming in. Okay, they're slow, but when they come in, it'll be stable, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss a super chat, y'all? Oh, thank you, Maynard Spaceship, my love, and thanks to you and your spirits. I fixed the candle upon your direction from bad prognosis in April. She's still here. Thank you. Oh, good. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. No reversals. Oh, yeah. Yep. Some of you are definitely resurrecting a relationship that once died. And some of you are dealing with someone, you're definitely a third party to someone. They're either in a relationship or married. But it looks like some of you, like, I'm going to say a handful of you. This doesn't apply to all of you, but some of you, this third party energy is definitely you. And the person is married, engaged, or in a relationship with a lot of problems. Okay, fighting, arguing, harsh words. Others of you, your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance is the one going through a lot of anxiety, worries, sadness, insecurity, sleepless nights. And they may be considering either planning a trip, travel, or move of residence, or someone from far away coming to visit them. If it's someone from far away coming to visit them, they are not happy about it. Okay, but this isn't you. Um, Also, some of you, there may be some distance between you and this person, and they're thinking a lot about like wanting to visit you or you coming to visit them. Okay, but they're just like daydreaming, some of you. Now, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage or relationship, some of you, like an in-law, may be wanting to come visit, and your spouse does not want this. Okay, and they may or may not even tell you about it because they know this won't make you happy. This is like, I'm like trying to cover everybody. This doesn't apply to all of you, obviously. But for some of you that are in a marriage or long-term relationship where you're living with the person, there may be someone in your significant other's family that wants to come visit, but they really don't want it. They're like maybe pretending that they want it, but they don't. And they're irritated by it. That's not all of you, but some of you. Now, if you're in a separation situation, an ex situation, I definitely see you getting communication from an ex within the next, by the end of this year, okay? Beginning of next year, by I would say by February of next year, you're going to get a communication from this person. It could be tomorrow, could be February. I'm just trying to cover all of you. But there's going to be a communication, possibly even a trip if there's some distance between you. And this is going to be something that you really wanted and are anticipated. And I see you like bringing this relationship back to life. However, some of you will hold back and like hold back your feelings, or they may hold back their real feelings. It may seem very platonic or very nonchalant, but that's really like hidden. They're purposely doing that. A lot of you are going to be getting financial blessing, okay, where with your career finances, I see a lot of stability and new starts with your career. All right, I see you. Spirit is going to give you everything you need. All right, be careful of unhealthy obsessions and addictions. All right, some of you may be obsessing over something, and Spirit is telling you obsession is no good. Others of you, someone is obsessing over you, okay? Where they just can't stop thinking about you. So much so to the point you're going to start to see like their names everywhere, their car that they drive, or you're going to be seeing signs of them, and that's because they're constantly thinking about you. Okay. Some of you may have lately been feeling abandoned or like you're all alone. Even if you're not alone, you're feeling kind of like alone, like you don't have the support that you need. Okay, but this feeling is going to pass. Number 3, singles, fully single, no ex, no nothing. Number 3, fully single, no ex. Number 3, spirit, no exes, no, don't care for love, don't, or aren't trying to get love. Show me their love life, please. Fully single. Number 3, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And you're still like trying to be single. Number 3. For those of you who are single, fully single, don't give a shit. I see you guys focusing a lot on your financial goals and like things that are going to make you happy. All right. And you're going to spend some time kind of getting to know yourself and like shining the light within. Then it looks like someone comes towards you. I actually see a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, male and female. This is for both males and females. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, and I see you guys. Now, either this person has a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or they're the perfect match for you. Someone who freely wants to give you their emotions or their love. And I see you seeing eye to eye with this person within the next year. Okay, you're going to come to a crossroads where you have to decide whether you want to stay single, if you really want to just embark on a relationship, because this is something you were not really planning. Also, there may be a slight distance between you, 30 minutes or more, and or it doesn't have to be both. And or means or, okay? You may take a trip with this person, a trip or a travel, okay? And actually, this is going to make you, for those of you who choose the relationship or not, either way, I see a lot of happiness, okay? Celebration, achievement. Some of you embarking on a long-term commitment, engagement, marriage, moving in together. And this relationship gives you the world, okay? Within the next year, number 3. A lot of you that are single now are to be focusing on oneself, and actually you're not even really going to expect it. And that's when the best relationships happen, is when you're not really trying for it. You just are living your life, minding your business, and then all of a sudden, boom. Number 3, relationship. Number 3, relationships. Number 3, who's committed already? Married or committed? Number 3, who's married or committed? Ooh. 2 of Cups and 2 of Wands, you guys. 2 twos. Those of you who are in a marriage or relationship, number 3, that chose number 3, you and your partner are really going to see eye to eye and really like come together and enjoy each other and be good to one another. Okay? And your emotional cup is going to be overflowing with emotions, with happiness. You guys are going to pour into each other's cups, number 3, those of you. Okay? Some of you, at first, you're going to be focusing on the negative. Okay? You see, glass, some of you may be a little bit pessimistic at first, or your partners may be pessimistic, focusing on these 3 spilled cups. Little do they see there's 2 full cups behind them, meaning you can make the best out of your relationship and salvage some really awesome, amazing qualities and things. And for the most part, you're going to be really pouring into each other's cups of emotion. Okay? Number 3, singles with ex situations. Number 3, that has an lingering ex or ex issues, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of deal. Okay. Financial blessings, number 3. But regardless, if you're dealing with an ex, your ex is the devil. Okay, the devil. Toxic, narcissistic, selfish, could be codependent, could be a drug addict or a drink. Doesn't have to be all of the above, but you got, they're your ex for a reason. Okay, but whatever. Some of you may be toxic, you're chained up together. So you're not able to leave them alone. They're not able to leave you alone. But someone from your ex, that's an ex situation, be careful of dishonesty. Be careful of manipulation, dishonesty, arguments, opposition, toxicity. Okay, but looks like you're going to be working really hard to try to get this relationship back, or they're going to be working really hard after a long period of silence, okay, of a break in communication, and then all of a sudden now, after them taking a period to manipulate you, or you manipulate them, whether spiritually or physically, they try to come back in, but you may notice that this person is still the devil. So definitely going to be some form of communication, I would say, by the beginning of next year, or the first quarter of next year. Could be tomorrow, could be by, like, I would say by April of next year. Number 3. He does all the texting now. Good, Juanita. Love to hear it. Music. Some of you may be hearing songs that remind you of someone. Music that comes on that reminds you of a person. That's because they're thinking about you. Spirit is always listening. Okay? Spirit may also be telling you right now to play them some music. I love to listen to certain kinds of music. Like, my spirits love Arabic music. Hecate loves Arabic music because there's a lot of drums and she loves it. So does Santa, believe it or not. Go out in nature, number 3. Your spirits want to connect with you in nature, okay? Don't be afraid to ask them for things or to talk to them. They're always listening, okay? You're going to have a new beginning, number 3, a new start. Okay, some of you, this is regarding to your finances, your career. Others of you, this is a relationship, new beginning. Others of you that are in a marriage already, or a long-term commitment, you're going to be starting a new relationship in terms of your, starting over in your relationship. And you're really, getting to know each other again. Thank you, Loving Life. Thank you, babe. And then you got soulmate. All right. So some of you, even those of you that are dealing with an ex, you may have, this person may be a soulmate. Now, I do want to make clear that soulmates don't mean that you'll be together forever. I'm just being honest, okay? A soulmate could come into your life for a reason or a season, or for a long time or for a very short time, okay? Soulmate doesn't mean forever necessarily. A soulmate is someone that comes into your life for a specific reason, okay? But anyway, there's definitely going to be some romanticism for number 3, whether it's with an ex or your current relationship, okay, or a new relationship. Romance. Retreat. Okay, so a lot of you may be going on a trip, taking a nice little retreat, okay, a romantic trip with somebody. Okay, now let's do the wisdom oracle. Also, retreat could also be telling you to fall the fuck back. Let shit happen the way it's supposed to. Happy, happy. Round and round. A change in the wind. Thank you, Stacy, for the Cash App. Go the distance. Wow, this is identical to number 2, isn't it? That's crazy. It's the exact same cards, and you see me shuffle. Happy, happy. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment. Whatever is happening, be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now's the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. See, you guys, a lot of good things coming to you. Round and round. Again, repeating patterns. This is someone from your past coming back, you guys. 93. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you're standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So, again, if you repeat a relationship that didn't, had its problems, now you can look back and see exactly what went wrong before. So if you're gonna repeat a cycle, you could do it without making the same mistakes. Okay, girl, if you don't want them, don't take them, boo. Thank you, loving life. You don't have to take them. This could be round and round. Also, if you're single and it's not to do with the relationship, you could be going round and round with the work situation, taking an old position, taking an old stance, taking an old friend, whatever it is, okay? Whatever you did wrong, though, before, you now have a bird's eye view of how to change it, how to make things end up differently, okay? Change in the wind. Okay. A sense that an unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change. We want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in the human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Go the distance. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. It's exactly the same as number 2. Exactly. Now, what are the odds? Okay, there's like 78 cards here, I believe, or 80, I don't even know, but a lot. I shuffled these very well. You saw me shuffle, and yet the same exact cards. Okay, again, what's yours will be meant for you. Go the distance. Okay, I couldn't choose between 2 or 3, so it makes sense. Thank you for the messages. By the way, I'm still receiving blessings from last year's Lionsgate ritual, 8/8 ritual. Appreciate you so much. Oh, Habibti. Mashallah, 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 mashallah. Knock on wood. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my pick a card. It's about damn time. I'm sorry for the delay. Thank you guys all for the super chats. You guys hooked me the fuck up. I really appreciate it. Did you guys resonate with the reading? Don't forget the story you wanted to tell us about. Oh, girl. So, long story short, one of my clients was very careless with information. She accidentally sent her target petition for me to do work on this person. Mind you, I already manifested this before, okay? This was for a booster. And so she accidentally emailed her target everything. Can you believe that? You got to be fucking careful, y'all. If you do this, you sabotage your shit. I'm not putting myself in a fucked up position like that, okay? So I get reached by this person's relative, basically begging me, telling me that the person that she's related to has had nothing but bad luck and all this stuff has been happening, and begging me not to harm him. So I assured her I was not going to harm him. Okay. Well, this person thought she would be froggy and tell my client that, this person thinks she's a spiritual worker apparently, and says to my client, supposedly, it's what my client says, and I don't think she's lying. She says, yeah. So while she begged me not to work on her loved one, she tells my client, oh, I did work to stop her. She's not strong enough. So while she's begging me on the one hand, on the other hand, she's telling my client she magically made me stop. Meanwhile, the only thing she did to make me stop was beg me, okay? Literally beg. Her email started with, I am begging you, okay? Tells my client, oh yeah, I magically, she thinks she's spiritually stronger than me, is what she said. Oh, I'm more powerful. I made her stop, right? So I give her the benefit of the doubt because I didn't see proof of this, but I just simply asked her. I said, I know you ain't talking about me, girl, because the only thing that made me stop anything was you begging me, sweet pea. You think you could magically block me from doing anything, you got another fucking thing coming. Because I don't think you fucking know who you're dealing with. That sounds like a baby witch thing to say, okay? Because a real witch knows what the fuck I'm about. A real spiritual worker would know I ain't the one to fuck with. Her spirits will make it very clear that I ain't the one. So I emailed asking, and the girl thought that I was my client. Bitch, I'm not her. You emailed me, begging me to stop. I'm not her. Answer my question. Did you say this? Because if you did, you're going to have a fucking problem. And I wish you would ever dare try to work on me, because you think shit's bad now or shit was bad before. I'll make your fucking life hell, okay? Just go ahead and work on me. I won't have to lift a finger. My spirits will fucking destroy you and rip you to shreds, to absolute fucking shreds, okay? Well, I didn't get no response. So I take that as that's guilt to me. I was gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Sure, ain't nobody could compare to you. You're the one and only Habibti. But try to be a nice person, and people think that they can fucking shit on you and talk shit. Like, what? Bitch, please. Okay. But I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, and she would have, said she didn't say it, would have been a different story. But you not answering me at all, that kind of tells me you're fucking guilty. Okay. People take your kindness for weakness. Oh, yes, they do. But see, I got a whole different, I'm very kind, but I got a whole different side. Once I feel crossed, that's a different fucking story. Okay. Different story altogether. I try to be nice and do the right thing, and you fucking turn around and try to take credit as if you somehow magically made that happen. Nah, bitch, you begged me, and I felt sorry for you. Don't ever get it twisted, because that could easily change. But I'm gonna let it go for now. For now. But if somebody ever comes at me sideways or talks out their neck to me, to my face, because it's one thing that I have the balls to say it to me, but say it behind my back. But it's quite another to say it to me. I'm just gonna take that as a lapse of your fucking judgment and you being young and stupid, and I'm gonna let it slide. But so help me God and all my spirits and everything I find fucking holy and sacred in this life, if I even get the fucking thought that you're trying me in any type of way, I will show you. I mean, you already saw with your own eyes what I'm capable of. So, I mean, and then had the nerve to say that I wasn't strong enough. Like, what, bitch? What? That you're stronger than me? What? Do you know who I am, sweetie pie? Do you know who my ancestors are? I'm a direct descendant of some very powerful biblical figures. Okay? I won't even get into all that. I don't need to. My shit is biblical. Don't fucking play with me. It ain't all love and light stuff either. You can't have darkness without the light. And I'll never forget the person said, we as if we're on the same level, we as spiritual workers promise our spirits not to use our gifts for bad. We try to. That, or for evil. Sweetheart, no man, that's how I know you're a baby witch, because any seasoned practitioner knows you cannot have light without the darkness. Darkness and light coexist as one. Okay. And it's not our gifts, it's our spirit's gifts who lend them to us we ask them to do. So we're not, so if the spirits are fucking someone up, that's their choice. They chose to do that. It's not we promise anything to use our gifts for good or bad. That's not our gifts to promise. That's theirs. So if they're doing it, they approve. Not all spirits are just love and light, sweet pea. Definitely not. So that right there says you are a baby witch and you have no fucking business at all, ever speaking on me, ever in a negative or any type of way. Thank you, Layla. So I just found that very fucking hilarious and interesting. Without the dark, there is no light. Exactly. Darkness and light. There's a yin and a yang. Okay. So we're not promised. Like, that is such a fucking baby witch thing to say. Like, we promise spirit to not use our gifts for evil. No, sis, those are not our gifts to begin with. That's spirit. So if spirit is fucking someone up on my behalf, best believe they're okay with it. They're just fine with it. So when I'm fucking up rapists and child molesters and people that beat their wives and deadbeat fathers that make babies and don't take care of them, best believe my spirits approve. And they're very happy with that because they're the ones doing it. Without them, it wouldn't be done. That's not me. That's me asking them. I just do the work. They make it happen. So that just tells me you don't know shit. And you can never even think about comparing yourself to my fucking pinky, okay? My baby toe, all right, has more power in it than your entire existence. So let's not. It wouldn't even be fair. Like, if I fucked you up, little girl, it would not even be fair. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Try to be nice and respectful and understanding. And that's the thanks I get, the disrespect behind my back to take some sort of credit, like you did some kind of spiritual work to block me from doing it. Nah, bitch, I agreed to do it after you begged me. And I got the email to prove that. So let's not even make me laugh right now. But anyway, she's probably a Wiccan. She's probably a fucking idiot. She ain't no Wiccan. She just, baby witch, just stumbled upon spirituality probably, I would say, no more than 3 years ago. Maybe. You know, because it's trendy now. So everybody thinks they're a fucking light worker, spiritual worker. Okay? Well, no, honey. I was born with this, with my spirits. And I come from thousands of years of generations of practicing witchcraft. So do not ever think you compare could stop me from doing anything other than by begging me to. Okay? Which is what you did. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Practicing 20 years, let's see, I'm 37. I started when I was 13 officially. So how many years is that? About 27 years? Almost 40. Am I 37? Did I say 37? I'm 39. Shit, I'll be 40. 37. What the fuck am I thinking? I wish. I'm 39. I'll be 40. So I've been practicing since I was 13. About 27 years active practicing, except for those 9 years where I stopped, but you don't lose the knowledge. You don't lose the power. I just stopped. And generations upon generations of witches in my bloodline. Pure bloodline from the holiest place on earth. The literal epicenter of everything holy is where my ancestors are from. I'm second generation born First generation, I'm sorry. My mother and my father both born in the Holy Land. First generation in this country. Ancestry coming straight from the holiest place in the world. So don't, please, don't make me fucking laugh, okay? The fucking theatrics and the jokes is fucking beyond me. Anyways, so I thought that you guys would find that pretty fucking funny. I sure as hell did. I mean, it's comical to say the least. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys leave a comment after I post the video. That really helps me out. And to all of you that liked and comment on this video, I wish you guys so much abundance, prosperity, success, blessings, good health, and smooth sailing and happiness, inshallah. Amen. Toodles, bitch.